people like Dale Bumper and David Pryor, and of course, Bill Clinton. You know, these three governors ushered in an era of pragmatic populism. Some people called it Clintonism. President Clinton mastered this style of leadership and this way of being an effective leader when he was governor of Arkansas. We can go pull out all the existing law in Arkansas, and I can show you every successful project, every successful act has his fingerprints all over it, because President Clinton learned one thing, and it's very important. He learned to govern from the middle. He learned to bring sides together. That's very important, not only in Arkansas, but in the United States of America. Now this movement, this philosophy, has spurred an entire new breed of Democrats. I'm proud to be a part of that new movement. I'm proud to be a part, Mr. President, of the Democratic Leadership Council's first class of national class, where we study these things, study these styles of leadership. Because what's important is to bring effective solutions back home to Arkansas. These may not be ideological solutions, but they can bring effective solutions back to the state. We may be completely out here. Here we go. Let me offer up some local examples of what President Clinton's leadership has meant to us locally here in Miller County, Arkansas. The lowest unemployment on record right here in Miller County, Arkansas was 3.7%, and that occurred during his presidency. The longest period of economic growth, not only in Miller County, Arkansas, not only in the state of Arkansas, but the longest period of economic growth in the United States of America took place during his presidency. He balanced the budget. You know, this is something that we get used to in Arkansas. You balance the budget because you're required to by the Arkansas Constitution. But he balanced the federal budget, which is something almost unheard of during his last year as president. During President Clinton's last years in his presidency, they were saying by the year 2012, there will be no more national deficit. There will be no more national debt. It will be completely taken care of. Of course, we know that that has not been the case here most recently. But what else has he done? He created 22 million jobs during his presidency. He cut the welfare rolls in half. He reduced crime for 7 years straight. And the federal bureaucracy, the size of the government, was the smallest as it has been since the Kennedy administration. You know, one of the last times I was here speaking on this stage was as a student, explaining what a good time I had representing Arkansas High and Boys State and visiting with then Governor Bill Clinton. I am very proud to be back on this stage 15 years later in my alma mater, and also with my former President of the United States, as we usher in 8 more years of Clintonism in America. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce 2 people very special to me. The first one is my friend and your friend. He is here every single weekend, although he spends his 40 hours during the week in Washington, D.C. That's my friend, the former state senator, your Congressman, Mike Ross. Congressman Ross is going to usher in one of the greatest leaders that not only this county, not only this state has ever seen, but the United States of America, the 42nd President of the United States, Mr. Bill Clinton.